If someone's watching or listening to this and they're struggling with persistent pain, what message would you want to leave them with?
One of the biggest messages when it comes to chronic pain, and we now know this through the biopsychosocial model, is that the longer someone has pain, factors outside of the initial tissue trauma play bigger roles. They amplify and sustain it. So when we see that in chronic pain, I would say this: start looking at other factors in your health that could be amplifying it. In other words, running your blood work and finding out if there's inflammatory markers, if you have digestive issues, if your lifestyle is driving a stress response. So for us, the biggest thing I see in patients is that fight, flight, or sympathetic activation. And then it becomes self-sustaining. It starts to amplify the pain. There's nothing, the injury has resolved to the level it can, but the signal itself is amplified because people don't realize that diet plays a big role in amplification of pain. So paying attention to your diet, lifestyle, exercise, nutrition, get away from the fixation of, I need to find the doctor who can find the problem in the area that I am having pain, because it may not just be here. It might be what I call the biopsychosocial model, looking at every other factor of why this is going on. And that's the way we look at it in our center. And that's the biggest takeaway I would say for patients, is to go beyond the location and start to look at other factors.
Mm, yeah.